Getting ready for the warm-ups in sitting position. This will also partially help you in your spondylitis, but be careful about the extent to which you will bend. So come into this Marjarasan position and pay a little attention to how you are keeping your hands. The wrist must be in line with your knee and the hand must be in line with your shoulder. Just make sure that that alignment is maintained. And very slowly breathing in, you will lift your head up and you will depress your back. Breathing out, you will bend your head down, you will round your back up. Breathing in, head up, back down. Breathing out, head down, back up. Breathing in, head up, back down. Breathing out, head down, back up. And now we are going to increase one more aspect in this, which is called Vyagrasana. So as you bend down, if you have a neck related problem, don't bend too much because that can trigger the pain. So be careful. But when you're bringing your head down, you're going to bring your knee closer to your nose. When you're taking your head up, you're going to take the leg up as though you want your toes to touch the back of your head. So breathe out, knee close to the nose, head down. Breathing in, head up, leg up as though the toes is touching the head. Continue, breathing out, head down. Breathing in, head up. Breathing out, head down. Breathing in, head up and relax. Now wait for some time. Now we are going to lift the other leg up. So head up, leg up, head down, leg down, head up, leg up, head down, leg down, head up, leg up, head down, and then relax and release your posture and wait for some time. Again, from a neck related practices, particularly for spondylosis, you can keep your hands by the side of the body, fingers pointing away, and very consciously breathing in, tilt your head up as though you're looking at the ceiling. Tilt only as far as you feel comfortable. And then very slowly come back to the starting position. And now always try and maintain your head in an alignment. So how to maintain the head in alignment? Keep your hand in front and keep one at the back. And then when you try and bend down, you can feel the contraction on the front side of the neck. Be aware of it. Now bend backwards, feel the contraction at the back. And now start adjusting your head in such a way that you neither feel a contraction in the front nor feel a contraction at the back. That is your neutral position. Try and be aware of this position. Try and bring your head back to this position every time. Now keep your hands by the side and very slowly breathing in, chanting Om Namah Shivaya 4 times, look up. Hold your breath. As you bring your head back, at least chant 6 times. Second round. Third round. And relax. Now listen to the instruction first and then start practicing. You're going to bring your palm in front of your forehead and then you're going to offer resistance with your forehead, with your palm. and against that resistance you're going to bend your head down, and when you're bringing your head back, this hand won't do anything, it will just come for a free ride. So there should be no pressure when you're bringing the head up. And don't bend beyond your neutral position. Stop at the neutral position. Start. Breathing out as you bend your head toward the flow. As you come back, the hand just comes for a free ride. Second round, breathing out as you bring your head down towards the flow. Breathing in as you bring your head back to neutral. Neutral is when there is no pressure on the front or the back of the neck. Last round. Slowly breathing in, come back to neutral. And now you're going to turn the head a little bit. And again use the same pressure. Now come down in this direction. And again allow the hand to come for a free ride when you bring your head back. Remember, while releasing at least 6 chantings, while going into contraction 4 chantings. Second round. Third round. And relax. Now turn the head to the left side. Second round. Last round and wait. Complete the round and wait. Now to get the neck vertebrae into place, you're going to do sideways bending. So keep the hands in Padma Mudra and very slowly bend to the right side so that your right ear is coming closer to the right shoulder. And then very slowly bring your head back to neutral position. In the second round, as you are tilting your head, try to raise your right shoulder and see if the right shoulder and the right ear can come closer to each other. Very slowly come back. Just sure. Thanks, Mita. Bhumika, no? And once you've completed 3 rounds, you will tilt the head to the other side. And bring your left shoulder up towards the second round. Last round. Once you've completed, relax till we start the class. Be in yogic breathing. Start expanding your abdomen as you start breathing in. Then start expanding your chest and then expand your shoulder and clavicle. As you start breathing out, relax your shoulder and clavicle, then relax your chest and then take your abdomen as much behind as you can. And continue in that manner till we start the class formally. Be in your meditative position. Keep your eyes closed. When we start blowing the shank, you can keep your hand in Shankha Mudra. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On my outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures. An elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Keep enough space for higher and take your attention to Mooladhara Chakra at the perineum, 4-petal lotus, red color. Keep your hands in the mudra for Mooladhara Chakra. Little finger and ring finger are interlaced, folded inside. Middle finger is straight. Ring finger and the thumb will rotate around each other. Keep your hand at the perineum. Visualize that you are balancing your Rajasic and your Tamasic qualities, and you are sharpening and accentuating your Sattvic quality. Take a deep breath in. Shift your attention to Swadhisthana Chakra at the spinal terminus. 6-petal lotus, orange color. You will increase your pitch a little bit. Change your hand mudra for Swadhisthana Chakra. Thumb folded towards the palm. Index finger and middle finger will wrap around the thumb. Little finger and ring finger are protruding straight out. Keep your hands in front of your sacrum, the last vertebrae. You will visualize that you are balancing your Ida and your Pingala nadis, and you are sharpening or accentuating your Sushumna nadi. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Manipura Chakra directly behind your navel, inside the spinal cord. 10-petal lotus, yellow color. You will increase your pitch further. Change your hand mudra for Manipura Chakra. Your index finger, your thumb, and your ring finger will be joined together. The middle finger and the little finger straight out. Join the 3 fingers which are joining each other and keep them in front of your navel. You will visualize that you are banishing all blockages of energies in the Pancha Koshas, the 5 bodies. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center, 12 petal lotus color. Increase your pitch a little further. You will visualize, you'll keep your hands in the lotus mudra and place it in front of your chest, and you will visualize that you are balancing the Pancha Tattvas in your body. The Prithvi, Apas, Agni, Vayu, and Akash. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit. 16 petal lotus. You will increase your pitch further. Change your hand mudra for Vishuddhi Chakra. The little finger, the ring finger, and the middle finger interlaced. The index and the thumb rotating around each other. Keep your hand in front of your throat pit. Visualize that you are balancing the three doshas in the body, which is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Agnya Chakra directly behind your eyebrow center, at the center of your brain where the pineal gland is. Only the right hand is used. 2 petal lotus indigo color. You will increase your pitch further. You will fold your ring finger towards your palm. You will join the index finger, the thumb, and the middle finger together. Keep the three fingers at the Bhrumadhya. The little finger is hanging out completely. You will take a deep breath in. You will visualize that you are piercing through your Jagrat, Swapna, and Shushupti Avastha, and you are entering into the realm of the superconscious. Take a deep breath in. Shift your attention to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. You will visualize that you are piercing through all the barriers of the obstacles and you are re-merging with your creator. You will keep your hand in the mudra for Sahasrara. Your thumb and your index finger are joined together, and you will hold it in the shape of a diamond over the center of your head, but don't touch the head, a little above the head. Take a deep breath in. Slowly release your hands and just be quiet. Allow the vibrations of your chanting to sink inside. Experience the harmonic vibration of your cells inside your body in tandem with your chanting. Feel a sense of peace, tranquility, contentment pervading your entire body. Then get ready for Shanti Mantra, beginning Shanti Mantra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamastु Ma Vidishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Just be quiet and give me a minute. Slowly get ready for chanting Mahamrityunjay mantra. You will keep your hands in Linga Mudra. You will interlace all the four fingers. The left hand thumb is straight. The right hand thumb and index finger will rotate around the left hand thumb. Keep your hands near your heart center. Mentally repeat the sankalpa after me. I am chanting Mahamrityunjay mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Get ready 11 times. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityurmukshimamritat. 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 Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Don't release your mudra, pay attention to it. Were you holding it tight at any particular aspect of the mudra? If so, just become conscious and aware and ask yourself, why did I hold it tighter than what is required? And then with that awareness, very slowly release your mudra. You can stretch your legs out if you so desire now. You can continue to keep them straight till we complete the sankalpa, and then you can fold them back again. Get ready for your Second chanting, make your sankalpa repeating mentally after me. I am chanting Gayatri mantra for wisdom, inner awareness, and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra. Bend your index finger and place it at the root of the thumb. The thumb is placed over the index finger. Turn your palms facing the floor. Keep your wrist on your knees. Keep your spine erect. Be relaxed. Get ready for chanting 11 times. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om
Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat.
Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Just be quiet. Allow the vibrations to sink inside. Experience the harmonic vibration of your cells inside your body in tandem with your chanting. Experience a sense of peace, tranquility, and contentment pervading your entire self. And then slowly release your mudra. If you want to release your legs, you can release them and keep them released till we complete the sankalpa for 32 names of Durga. While you are sitting, I'll explain the mudra. You will interlace your little finger, your ring finger, all of them on the outside. And then you will keep your index finger joined together, the thumb joined together. The thumb will be pointing towards the body. That is Yoni Mudra. So get ready for your sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming
Everybody online,
distress
can they keep their
and
mic on mute?
peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names every day helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you as your son or as your daughter. You are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through the difficulties with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Get ready. 3 times. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgam Aschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Makyanada Durga Daitya Luga Davanala Durgama Durgama Durgamatma Swarupini Durga Marga Prada Durgama Vidya Durgama Shita Durgama Jnana Samstana Durgama Jnana Vashini Durga Moha Durgamartra Swarupini Durgama Surasamhantri Durgama Yudhadarini Durgamangi Durgamata Durgamya Durgameshwari Durga Bhima Durga Bhama Durga Ba Durga Dharini Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgam Aschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Makyanata Durga Daitya Luka Davanala Durgama Loka Durgama Atmaswini Durga Marga Prada Durga Vidya Durgama Shida Durgama Jnana Samstana Durgama Dhyana Vashini Durga Moha Durga Maha Durga Martra Swarupini Durgama Surasamhantri Durgama Yudhadarini Durgamangi Durgamata Durgamya Durgameshwari Durga Bhima Durga Bhama Durga Dharini Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgam Aschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nigantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyata Durga Daitya Loka Durgama Loka Durgama Swarupini Durga Marga Prada Durgama Vidya Durgama Shita Durgama Jnana Samstana Durgama Vashini Durga Moha Durga Maha Durga Matra Swarupini Durgama Surasamhantri Durgama Yudhadarini Durgamangi Durgamata Durgamya Durgameshwari Durga Bhima Durga Bhama Dharini Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. Slowly release your mudra. Keep your hands in Padma Mudra, the right hand on top of the left. Just be quiet again. Reflect on the chanting and feel a sense of confidence surging from within you. A confidence that gives you the ability to deal with all situations in your life as they unfold without getting unduly perturbed. The chanting will aid you to tide over the situations. Feel that confidence getting reinforced both in your conscious and your subconscious mind. If you want to release your posture, release without disturbing yourself, keeping your eyes continuously closed. And after keeping it out for a minute, you can fold it back. And you should try and be quiet with your body immobile for the next 5-7 minutes. Start becoming aware of your own posture. How exactly are you sitting? Which leg did you fold first? Which leg did you fold second? Having become conscious of what you did as part of your habitual pattern, can you consciously try and break that habitual pattern by slowly releasing it and then folding the leg that you folded later, fold it first, bring the other leg on top, and experience your posture now. You have broken your habitual pattern of sitting and you have reversed it. You are now sitting in a non-habitual pattern. Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Does it make you feel very odd? If so, reinforce the thought that it is only because you have induced a non-habitual way of sitting. However, if you feel you cannot maintain stability in your posture in this non-habitual pattern, reverse your position, go back to your habitual pattern. If you are confident that you can sit in this non-habitual folding for the next 5 minutes, then maintain it. Pay attention to both your glutes which are touching the floor and feel the pressure between each glute and the ground and make an assessment as to whether they are evenly distributed, that is, both the weights are the same, or do you feel that at this point in time one side of your body is weighted more and that side, the glute, seems to be pressing more. Become aware, you don't have to do anything, there is nothing to be corrected, there is nothing to be changed. You're only becoming more aware of your own self and what is going on at this point in time. Feel a sense of calm, serenity, tranquility spreading throughout your body. And bring your awareness to the space in front of your forehead, the Chitakash. Imagine it to be a screen in which movies can play, and try to reflect from your childhood to now. Which is that most unpleasant experience that you went through in life and which is buried in your subconscious or your unconscious mind and you don't want it to surface? Look for it, fish it out from your unconscious mind and try to play it like an action replay of a movie. How did it trigger? What exactly transpired from moment to moment? Who were the actors creating the discomfort or the unpleasantness for you? What were their actions? Which aspect of the old story unfolding was the most distressing for you personally? Live through it. Let the conscious awareness bring it to the forefront. As you're watching that movie unfold in action replay, start paying attention to your own body. What's happening to your abdomen? Is it becoming tight? As your pulse rate increases, is your breathing become faster? Is your spine curving forward? Is your face tightening? Are you closing your eyes more tightly? What are you doing? Even when you replay, you know the instance is not actual now. When you mentally recreate it, your body experiences as though it is happening now. Feel it. As it unfolds, recall the chanting of 32 names of Durga and say to yourself, I no longer want this memory suppressed inside my unconscious mind. I am letting it out. I am confronting with it, and I am releasing it from the subconscious. As you go through this process, become aware as to whether you are experiencing any discomfort in any part of the body. Like you may recall a pain in the neck, or a pain at the back, a pain in your shoulders, or the outer side of your glutes, or on your thighs. Some kind of a pain may get connected to the unfolding and the release. When you connect it, as you let the conscious awareness of that suppressed experience go from your body, also feel that the body is releasing the pain which was given to you as a substitute for that experience and to help you keep that memory suppressed. As you release it, as the pain is being released, see a sense of release and a relief pervading your entire body. As your abdomen becomes loose now, as your breathing becomes slower and steadier, as your heart rate becomes slower, did the tightness of your face vanish? Experience all of them. Then slowly give up that awareness. Become aware and conscious of your own body. Once again experience the glutes touching the floor and see if there is any change in the way the weights are distributed now after that meditation. Did something change there? Be aware of it. Then slowly move your head from side to side, externalizing your mind completely, and then slowly toggle your head up and down. Then gently rub your hands Keep them on your eyes and then open your eyes. Hari Om Tat Sat. Dr. John Sarno, from whose book we took that meditational practice, is talking about how 85% of the spine surgery in the United States is unwarranted. He says more often than not, it is the suppression of your unpleasant experience that gives you the pain, and once you release it, you get relief. And the way he explains it, he says that any unpleasant experience that we don't want is suppressed in your subconscious, but then it tries to come out from there. So when it tries to come out into the conscious awareness, the conscious brain, to keep it suppressed, gives you a pain at some portion of the body. And then your mind gets diverted and you stop the awareness of that experience coming out. Once you start understanding this, you allow the awareness to come out and you deal with it and you let it go. He says the pain starts receding. And if you read that book, the kind of things that he's talking about will amaze you as to how the medical science has distorted the whole thing. He says you may have an herniated disc on L4, L5, and that may give you actually a pain somewhere else other than where the nerve is actually connected. But the doctor will tell you that it is L4, L5 that is creating the problem, whereas the problem is actually associated with your subconscious. So it's a wonderful book to read. As I said yesterday, if anybody is keen, send me a message. I'll give you the title of the book, and these are available to be downloaded free of cost from the net if you know which site to go to. And it will be a good thing to read and become aware and conscious about your own self. Today we are going to try and work on your back muscles and the front muscles in a somatic practice. So before that, let us do a little bit of test. We said that we'll do it to try and increase your flexibility. Yesterday we did paschimottanasan. So try and come down into a paschimottanasan and see where exactly you are reaching in terms of where your head is coming. It may come till here, it may come till here, it may come till here. Notice where your flexibility is reaching you at this point in time. And then once we complete the practice, we are going to try and see if we have improved in our range of motion. Check out where exactly you can go. सबका सेम है. So now we'll start working with the lower back first, and this is from the Myth of Aging lessons, lesson 1. So before we start lesson 1, you're going to lie on your back, fold your legs, and then listen to instructions before you start. Imagine where you will wear a belt. Just below that belt and the lower spine, this portion has to curve. When only that portion curves, your tailbone, which is the last bone of the spine, will come closer to the ground, or it may touch the ground. That is what we call arching. And then you will flatten that. When you flatten it, that tailbone should come a little up from the ground. And this will work very well on the lower back. And we do this in somatics consistently. So come into a supine position, lie on your back, bend both your legs, be aware of that area below the belt and the tailbone. As you inhale, slowly arch that portion, let the tailbone touch the ground. As you exhale, slowly release, flatten the lower back, let the tailbone raise up from the ground. Again, inhale, arch, tailbone presses towards the ground. As you release your breath, flatten, tailbone rises up from the ground. Don't press with your feet, let the feet be light. Arch once again, breathing in, Breathing out, flatten. Arch, flatten. Last round, breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten. You can do this on a regular basis to help improve the flexibility of your back. And now you're going to keep both the hands under your head. The movement of the first portion is the same. That is, you'll breathe in, arch your lower belt line. As you breathe out, you'll first flatten the lower belt line. Continue to breathe out, bring your head up, bring your elbows closer. And comfortably come. And then breathing in, go back, arch your lower belt line. Start. Breathing in, arch. Breathing out, first flatten. Once it is fully flat, raise your head up with the help of your hand. Bring your elbows closer. As you breathe in, head comes down, arch your lower belt line. As you breathe out, flatten the lower belt line, pick your head up. Again, as you breathe in, arch. As you breathe out, flatten. And then release and relax. You can watch the next practice. You will be lying on your stomach after you complete. Take your time, don't be in a hurry. Take your time, take your time, take your time. You're going to lie on your stomach. You're going to bring your right hand in front of you. And the palm is facing down. You're going to tilt your head to the right side. Your left chin is resting on your right palm. And you're looking at your elbow. Now, let me complete all the explanations so that you can go one by one. In the first move, you will lift your elbow up and slowly come down. I'll continue to give you instructions to focus on your shoulder blade and the muscles along the shoulder. In the second round, you only lift, you'll do this 3 times, then you lift only your head, try to look over your right shoulder. I'll give you instructions to focus on all the muscles along the right side of the spine, right up to the lower spine that you're contracting. In the third round, you bring both of them together. Now your contraction will move to the opposite glute and your opposite leg will almost want to come up. You will become aware of it, slowly come back. Then you lift the opposite leg up. The contraction will move down the spine to the glute and then come to the opposite side of the spine. And finally you bring all of them together. And each time when you're releasing that muscle to a new resting tone. And you have to do it slowly so that your upper cortex will catch what you're doing and will relax the muscle completely. So get ready. Start with your right side. So right hand in front, face turned to the right side. As you start breathing in, very slowly chanting Om Namah Shivaya 4 times, raise your elbow towards the ceiling. As you bring your elbow down, chant at least 6 times to 8 times and don't stop in between. It should continuously come down. But you should control the speed so that you take 8 chantings to bring your elbow to touch the ground. Second round, breathing in, elbow up towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, elbow down. Adu, elbow is getting pulled forward. Just become aware of it. It should come up straight. That's an involuntary pull. So become aware of that. Yeah. Last round. Spinning. Okay. What you do is listen. Every time a pain happens, you are racing much more than what your body can currently take. So reduce the height to which you come. That's it. Don't go beyond that right now. So actually your neck pain is related to your trapezius muscle. Once you release the trapezius, they should also go. Relax. Now you have completed 3 rounds of lifting your elbow. Shalaka, you be careful when you're raising the head up. There also, if it pains, you should, see marginally come up and then go down. Okay. Yeah. Very slowly breathing in, lift your head up, look at your right shoulder as much as you can comfortably do. Feel the muscles along the right side of your spine. All of them are contracting. Come back slowly, releasing all those muscles to a new resting level. Feel the relaxation of the muscles as you come back. Second round, chanting Om Namah Shivaya mentally 4 times. As you raise your head up, contracting the muscles along the right side of the spine. As you come back, resting your head, you're relaxing those muscles to a new resting tone. Very good. Last round. Very slowly come back. The slow comeback is very important. If you accelerate the speed, you lose the benefit of the practice. You need to train your upper cortex to catch and take the muscle to new relaxation so that involuntary contraction will be released. And then you will become more flexible. Now, you're going to put both those movements together. So you're going to lift your palm, chin, elbow, head, as though your palm is stuck to your chin. And as you raise your head, palm, etc., opposite leg, only this much, yeah. Only the front portion. Don't raise the leg. As you do that, feel the contraction moving to the opposite glute. See how the opposite leg is moving. It is as though wanting to participate. Be aware of it. Slowly, as you release, feel all those muscles relaxing completely. Right from the shoulder down to the opposite glute. Along the right side of the spine. Second round, slowly come back. Slow comeback is very essential. If you speed up, you lose the benefit. The upper cortex doesn't have time to catch what you're doing. Last round. And relax. Wait for some time. Now you're going to lift only the opposite leg which is wanting to come up. You take your time to come back, rest for some time, then we will practice. Bhumika, you have a neck pain? Get ready to lift your opposite leg up. Keep the knees, legs straight. Don't bend at the knee. You don't have to lift too high. You lift a little from the ground, that's more than enough, but don't bend your leg at the knee. Slowly come back. Next time when you're doing it, pay attention. In some of your cases, I find there is a jerk as you bring your leg down. Become aware of it and see if you can smoothen and avoid that jerk when you're bringing out. Something in your unconscious is stopping the smooth return. Try to become aware of it and allow your leg to come back very smoothly without a jerk. Perfect. Last round. Take your time. Breathing in as you raise your leg up. Breathing out as you bring your leg back to rest. Very good. Take some rest. When you're ready, you're going to put all of them together. So you're now everything together. Palm, head, opposite leg, all up. Very slowly. Only as far as you can. You need not raise too high. But slow come back is the crucial aspect, not the extent to which you raise. Slowly come back. Very good. Rest. Take a couple of breaths after each round, then second round. Now second round. And then rest. Couple of breaths. And finally last round. And slowly relax. Wait for some time. And you can relax in Makarasan. Makarasan is you bring both the elbows in front, form a cup out of them, rest your hand, and then you can move your hand, elbow forward, backward. See where you get the maximum comfort. The movement the position where you get the maximum comfort, keep in that position and rest. And as you're resting there, feel how the lower back is feeling. Is there any difference you can notice between the right side and the left side of your lower back? Then slowly come back. Now bring the left hand in front, right hand by the side, turn the face to the left side. And raise your elbow only as far as your comfort zone allows you. There should be no pain in any of the practice. Slowly raise only your elbow towards the ceiling and very slowly, taking longer time, bring your elbow back. Don't raise your head, only elbow. Slowly come back. Very slowly return back. Second round. Same. Look at the elbow, correct. Look at the elbow. Look at the elbow. Second round. Very good. Slow relaxation. Slow release. Slow release. Slow release. Pay attention if your elbow is getting pulled forward. That's an involuntary pull. Become aware of it and try to inhibit that involuntary pull towards your head. Slowly release. Very slowly come back. All the muscles along the shoulder girdle, mainly your trapezius, is getting relaxed in this movement. Now keep your elbow down, catch a couple of breaths, and you're going to lift only your head up. Look over your left shoulder. You're contracting all the muscles along the left side of the spine, and as you bring your head back to rest, you're relaxing all the muscles along the left side of the spine. The muscle which comes all the way from your neck region down to your pelvis, called the erector spinae. It has 3 different insertions, and slowly come back. Last round. The lower back muscle is the first muscle that you start operating on as a kid. Lying on your back, when you try to raise your head in 3 months post birth, these muscles are the first one to get contracted. And it's considered as the go-to muscle, therefore it generally tends to get overworked. And now you're going to put all of them together. So your palm, elbow, face up towards the ceiling, only as far as you can come. And slowly release. Slowly release. And relax. Catch a couple of breaths, then second round. Slow release. Remember, slow release. Last round. Slow release. And relax. Now you're going to lift only your right leg up after you have completed your third round and you have rested. Wait for some time. Don't be in a hurry. Wait for some time. When you're ready, only the right leg. Slowly raise your right leg and very slowly bring your leg back. Slow release. Second round. Last round. And relax. Wait for some time. And then we'll do only a shorter version. So bring both the hands in front. Oh, sorry. We have to do all of them together. My apologies. Yeah. So now all of them together. So chin, palm, elbow, face, opposite leg. Slowly come back. Rest. Couple of breaths at least. Then second round. Breathing in as you come up. Breathing out as you return. Slowly come back. And relax. Wait for some time. You can rest in Makarasan. Allow your lower back to feel the experience of relaxation. And then when you're ready, bring both the hands in front, forehead on top of the folded hands. You can bring the right hand and then the left on top. You can bring the left hand, then the right hand on top, whichever you are comfortable with. Keep the head on forehead only. And now keep the legs together and raise your head up, both the legs up. Head and both the legs. Slowly, not too much. Slowly, yeah. Slowly release, slowly come back. Very good. Second round. Slowly come back. Slow comeback is very essential. Once you've rested, last round. Then, once you've completed, just be in that same position so that you can see the next practice. You're going to be lying on your back. Starting, you'll start on the right side, you'll bend both the legs. The first move will be to first breathe in, arch your lower belt line the way you did last time. As you breathe out, first flatten. Use your hand to pick your head up. Pick the right leg up. Use the left hand to support if necessary. And try to come up as far as you can come up. If possible, your elbow will touch the knee. Otherwise, wherever it can come. Okay? So be according to your zone of comfort. This is the first move. And then you will repeat it on the other side. Then you will come back to the same right side. And then you will do what is called cross lateral movement. So this time, when you're coming up, you lift your left leg, the body will slightly rotate, and then you will try to touch you will aim in the direction of your left knee. And if you're very comfortable, you will touch, otherwise, you will go wherever you can comfortably go. And as you come back, you have to slowly come back. So in the previous practice, we worked on the muscles along both sides of the spine. Now we are working on the major muscle which is in the front called the rectus abdominis. It starts from the middle of your rib cage and then comes all the way up to the pelvis. And if this muscle can contract nicely and your back muscles can lengthen nicely, your paschimottanasan can improve a little more. So we'll finally see whether we have achieved a little better movement. Okay? So come on your stomach, back. We are loosening up the rectus abdominis from its involuntary contraction. Keep your right hand under your head. Only raise as far as you are comfortable. There should be no discomfort when you do. So very slowly breathe in and arch your lower belt line. Breathe out, flatten. Pick your head up. Pick your right leg up. Aim your right elbow towards your right knee, only as far as you're comfortable. Very good. Slowly come back. Slow come back. Slow come back. The slow come back is the key to relaxing the muscle. It has to be in a state of relaxation, zero tone as we call it. When it is fully relaxed, then your flexibility is the maximum. Second round, breathing in, arch. Breathing out, flatten, then pick your head up, pick your right knee, aim your right elbow towards your right knee. If you are comfortable, press. Continue with the last round. Now once you're ready, we'll practice on the other side. So bring your left hand under your head, and this time you'll pick your left knee towards your left elbow. It's possible that one side is more flexible than the other side. Be aware of it. Second round, in your own time. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Even if I tell you second round faster than what you are comfortable, please take your time. If you rush through the practice, you lose the benefit. So don't rush. Take your time. Last round. Slowly release. Once you have completed, wait for some time, catch a couple of breaths. Now we are going to do cross lateral. So right elbow under the head, you will pick your left knee and your body will turn, twist a little bit towards the left side. Right elbow towards the left knee. Feel the turning of the body. Feel the spinal turn. Slowly come back. As you come back, take your time, more than the time you took to come up. Second round. Take your time. Take more time to come back than you took to come up. Keep a count. Keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya. Keep 4 chantings to come up, 8 chantings to come down. Wonderful. Once you have completed 3 rounds, wait and then switch sides. Make sure you take a little bit of relaxation, catch at least 4-5 breaths before you switch sides. Don't rush it. First round, very good. Slowly come back. Don't force it. If you cannot reach, that's perfectly all right. If you cannot touch your knee, that's perfectly all right. As you keep practicing, your flexibility will automatically increase. Allow time. Don't try to force it, because then it becomes counterproductive. Be in your zone of comfort, in your current state of flexibility. Now last round. Once you have completed, release your legs, rest for 1 minute, or at least half a minute. Now slowly turn to one side and sit up. Once again, we are going to try and practice paschimottanasan. Now you will do this with more awareness. As you bend forward, try and see if you can initiate the movement from your lower spine. As you're bending forward, see if you can contract your rectus abdominis nicely. Both these put together should be able to give you a slightly better movement than what you did earlier. See if there is any change that you can perceive as compared to where you were before. Very good. Now, in this itself, we will try and induce some more changes. So what you're going to do is, you're going to look up at some point in the ceiling, keep your hands on your thighs, keep looking at that point and come down. You will be able to come down less than what you did because you cannot take your eyes off that point. So you're creating a break between the movement of your eyes and the movement of your head. And then release very slowly. Do that. Slowly release. Now, keeping the hands on the side, turn your head to one side and then come down. Then slowly come back. Now turn the head to the other side. And finally see one more time whether any further change has happened in the way you move forward. Very good. Oh, Shalaka, that's a good improvement. Wow. So at least one person could get some benefit. Oh, okay. Okay. Very good. So sit in a meditative position, keep your eyes closed. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. We'll chant 3 times. Get ready. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya sarvesham swastir bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्. Rub your hands nicely. When they are really warm, then keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing in from the palm to the eyes. Gently open your eyes, be observant of colors you see. If you see dark colors, then your body is fully relaxed. Slowly release your hands. Hari Om, that's it. Hari Om, that's it. Hari Om, that's it. I'll put it in the group also. Please remember there's no class on Thursday. We'll see you again on Monday directly. Hopefully I'll come back with a little more knowledge after meeting my Guru. Bye.